Hashem and Harushai, Rakhtah. First and foremost, like to give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai,
Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love and salutation to the brothers that teaching the word of sincerity and truth all across the four corners of the earth. We got a quick lesson tonight on, we got to put it on that.
About how Esau won't change.
Yeah, how he won't change.
Come.
And we got a quick couple of scriptures to break it down, you know.
Come. We Jim Mississippi Camp. And we got the brother from Baraka from New Orleans. And you know, we're gonna do the lesson on how he won't change. And, you know, cause you know, do I he been ruling? He say one thing, but in his heart, he'll do another. But you know, cause he made that way, cause that's how Yahweh made him. He's never true. He never righteous. He's never he not by his word.
No integrity.
No integrity. Come. No, he's morally wrong. He disrespectful. He just a wicked. They are a wicked people.
I'm about to say that the spirit of them it came upon Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Israel got the same morals that Esau got.
Yeah, right.
Get rich or die trying.
Yep.
One life to live.
Get it how you live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Esau lived by the sword.
Yeah.
They got that same mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come. All right, bro. Hey, you do that Psalm 58.
Alright, this Psalms 58 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
He said, the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Mm-hmm.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's right. And that's how Esau is. He's wicked from he goes what it say? He's estranged from the womb. When he was born, he come out speaking lies. And that's how Esau took over our brother Gad. He told a big old lie. I'm gonna make all this treaty with you, but guess what he do? What did he do? He broke all of them. That's every one of them. He's a liar. Like I said, when being born, he come out speaking lies. And he hasn't changed. He was the same devil back then, he's the same devil now.
That old serpent.
A compulsive liar.
That's right. Because, you know, like, especially right now, you know, people protesting, you know, that, and we all together, No, they're not. We're not all together.
Right.
They letting Jake do so cause they know that they gonna turn everything on Jake and Jake gonna be in jail. That's right. They gonna be in jail, or they gonna be gunning down.
Yeah. They finna gun Jake down. You know? Because Jake is at the top of the list when it comes to population control.
Right.
You know? You niggas are at the top of the list. You tribes, man. The target is on you. So they letting you have the spotlight.
That's
And
right.
then not only that, they put the machine, like you always talk about the machine, they put the machine behind this shit, man. Letting you know this is what they want you to do, and they got some agenda, man. You know? I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Jeremiah 8 and 7. It said, yeah, the stork in heaven know of her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming. But my people know of not the judgment of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai.
Come. Our people don't know nothing. Our people stuck in folly. Our people worried about next week. It's the 4th of July. They out doing all that damn protesting this and that. You niggas still gonna be out there celebrate 4th of July.
Red, white, and blue down.
That's right. And matching shoes, hats, shirt, pants.
Jake,
Go ahead, bro.
say Jake. What Jake don't understand, like the 2/3 of our Jake, they're showing their hand without them knowing. You showing which loyal to you. You gonna celebrate all these after this Corona shit. You gonna celebrate all the holidays.
Yep.
Still trying to keep America's spirit going.
Yep.
When you see it's dead, it's like don't matter what the Most High show y'all still trying to keep this shit going. It's no different from the 2/3 that was in the wilderness coming out of Egypt.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right, cause
Same
they
exact.
want go ahead.
I was in the same exact. Go ahead.
Cause you know, cause they want to go back to Egypt and go. Everything was good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was good there. And the same way as the 2/3 in America.
Yeah.
That's how they are now. Oh man, cause you know, and Trump, he pampered them.
Right.
I think 'cause they supposed to give him another stimulus. He pampered them. Give them what they want.
With a gift destroy the heart.
Oh, that's right, bro.
So they tricking their man. The heart go back to your man, so he give you $1,200. And he good to you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying though, and he doing it to the majority. So the majority, like they got their guard down. They like yeah,
Yeah.
it's alright. They go out here doing whatever they want to do with the little money that he gave that he gonna take back.
Yeah.
And give you a chip in return, like yeah, you took that money and there's some more money, but he gonna come in a chip form this time.
That's right.
And that's why the scripture, you know, it said, you know, in Jeremiah 8:7, it said, yeah, the stork in heaven will know of her appointed time, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming. So we're talking about a predator and prey relationship amongst the animal kingdom. Like every animal in the animal kingdom knows exactly what his predator is. The prey
Right.
know what his predator is. You know, when you see antelope drinking water, they looking for the alligators in the water.
Right.
And they also looking for lions and
Yeah.
some other shit
Shit
up
that'll
on
run
it.
up.
Yeah,
Right.
like you
Yeah,
watch
that shit.
you watch them the Animal Kingdom or Animal Planet.
Right.
You know, sometimes them lions catch hell trying to get them gazelles
Yeah.
because them gazelles be on game.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
You know, but when it comes to Jake fall right in, Jake
Right,
go chill with the lion.
Jake that shit, they don't know what's going on.
Man. Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jake
Oh,
go right
Jake,
into the
that
shit.
Jake is that domestic dog that's in the house that go outside to the street cat and try to run up to it. What's gonna happen when that cat see that dog run?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna, "Arr!" That's all you're gonna see. Because the dog is not aware that's his enemy. Because he's been domesticated. Our people been domesticated.
You think everything cool?
Yeah.
It's your
Everybody
natural
love
bred
each
enemy.
other. Everything all good. I have no enemies.
Right.
Yeah.
It's your natural bred enemy, Esau Edom.
Yeah.
Well, Jake can't figure that out, man. Cause really, when you see what Jake be complaining and crying about, they really don't have no problem with Esau. They really ain't beefing with Esau like that. They just want a little bit better treatment within this captivity.
Yeah.
You know.
I got a piece of it.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 1:3. It says the ox knows his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doeth not know. My people do not consider.
Yeah. Jake, they not tied to the legacy of who they are.
Gun.
And since they not tied to the legacy, they don't understand the history between Jacob and Esau.
Yeah.
See, Jake just think it started in 1619.
But with slavery.
Yeah, when slave ships came to America, they think that's when the beef started, man. They think that's when the animosity started, man. But no, man.
It's been
All right?
going on.
Yeah, these spirits been going at it since the beginning of time, man. Since Cain and Abel.
Right.
Since the serpent and Adam.
That's right.
All right? Jacob and Esau. You know? King David and the Amalekites, man.
Yeah.
You know? Mordecai and Haman.
Right.
You know? The Greeks and the Maccabees, man.
Gun.
It been banging. Ain't never been no time.
They won.
No, it's always been a controversy between these two nations, man. But see, Jake not tied to the legacy of who he is, so Jake don't understand the depth of the hatred that these people have for you, man. And he not gonna change because he ain't programmed to change, man.
No.
You know?
He doing his part of the script.
Yeah,
He's being righteous in his wickedness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got
Okay.
one, bro. Hey, this song 52, and I'm gonna start at 2. It's Esau, talking about Esau. That's I'm gonna read it from the beginning. It said the chief magician Maschil, sons of David, and Duah the Edomite came and told Saul, said to him, David is to come the house of I just Amalek right here.
Amalek.
Amalek, all right. Why boast thyself into mischief, O mighty man? Thy goodness, O power, and do continue. Thy tongue deceive mischief like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good.
He said that love is evil more than good, man. You know, showing you that Esau Edom, you know, if he had an option every time, he would choose to do evil, man.
You know?
You know, you out here protesting and marching and petitioning, making songs, and you know, starting these movements, and you know, all this madness how people into, you know. But this nigga programmed to love evil more than good, man. That's how he bred. You know, Most High created everything for a purpose, man. And Esau Edom has a purpose in the earth, and he's not gonna change up from that, man. You know.
And like I say, like our people don't understand balance. Like everything balances out in this earth, because unbalance is abomination to the Most High. So, all to know what right is, you gotta know what's wrong is.
Right.
So you wouldn't be able to identify what's right or wrong if they didn't have a counterpart. Everything else fall in line with the righteous and the wicked. So who's ever ruling out the righteous and the wicked, that's who the rest of the nation gonna plead to. So if the wicked is in rulership, the whole world gonna be wicked.
Alright. Verse 3. I'm gonna start back over. Thou loves evil more than good, and lying rather than speaking righteousness.
Lying, you know, because like I said, this whole system is based on lies of the devil, man. Esau Edom, you know, everything that we see is based off a lie that he told, man.
Yeah.
You know, he said what he say about America, the home of the free, the land of liberty,
Land of the brave.
home of the free, you know, land
Home
of the
of the
free,
brave, some shit, the
land
home
of
of the
liberty.
brave,
You
some
know,
shit.
he
Really
pushed.
is the land of the freaks, home of the gays.
Yeah, and you have no freedom. You know, you being tracked, you being monitored. You know, you got to get a vaccination for your child to go to school. You know, you can't collect rainwater. You know, you need permission to fish, permission to hunt.
They had no big going.
Yeah. So, what the hell is freedom? Now you push this whole marketing campaign like this the best country and it's free, the home of the brave and all this. But when you actually look at it, man, this is damn evil empire, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Bro.
you can't. If your child want to be a transsexual, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You still got to accept them.
And it's going against the
And-
law, statute, commandment of the Most High.
And the government pay for the procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then set you up for hate crime.
Yeah.
You call your son gay. You know,
Yeah.
you said he was a faggot. You know what I'm saying?
Even to
Like-
pull off, my bad. Even
Yeah.
if you pull off the procedure, like to do the doctor to do the procedure, you was a faggot. You with that shit for you to even be able to participate in an act like that.
Yeah.
Verse 4. Thou loves all divine words and thy deceitful tongue.
Deceitful. You know, as I say, he operates in deception, man. You know, nothing is what it seems. When you see something the first time, you gotta investigate everything, man. You know, you gotta investigate everything. And the Wadi how about Shema Shah for the Holy Spirit, you know, we can see things, man. And brothers that been, you know, watching, you know, for a period of time, they understand Esau pattern, man. You know, because he followed the same format, you know, but the people ain't caught on to, so they falling for the same 1-2 step, man. You know, and it's gonna lead to a slaughterhouse, man. You know, because our people don't understand the nature of their enemy, man.
That's right, that's verse 7. Lo, this is the man that made the Most High not his strength, but trust in his abundance of his riches, and strengthen himself in wickedness.
And strengthen himself in wickedness. Because the money Esau got, what does he spend it on? War, all right, and death, man.
That's it.
You know, he spends billions and trillions of dollars, all right, on military. He spent billions of dollars, you know, in GMOs, chemtrails, you know, ways to deceive, man, trying to clone meat, you know, trying to clone animals.
And the wrong people.
Yeah, so he uses money to strengthen himself in wickedness. He does nothing good for the earth.
That's right.
You know, all his resources go to strengthen himself in wickedness, man. You know, and that's why our Lord say he finna destroy them that destroy the earth, man. You know, but that's Esau's purpose, man.
Yeah, cause you know, like what you got all that money, and you know, you should want to do righteous, but Esau it just don't work like that with him. Like he try to find the with the next thing with tech, so-called Negro gym.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that I think they that's what they spending most of their time on doing. Trying to what kind of disease would affect the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and that's what they do because they want to wipe us out because they want the blessing. But guess what? It's not gonna happen, Esau. It's not gonna happen. It's over. Your blessing is ours. It was never yours anyway. But all the money you got, you can't do good. It's no righteous bone in you
No.
to do good.
Like I say, he gave up his blessing. He had the blessing of the kingdom, but he didn't want it. Why? Because he wicked. He didn't see nothing profitable about the inheritance he was getting. So he sold it.
Right.
So it's like now, Isaac still had mercy on him. Still gave him a little blessing before he go happen to serve us forever.
Right.
Then he cried out and lied on Jacob like Jacob stole his blessing. Yeah, his birthright.
Is he not rightly called Jacob? Oh, yeah, nigga.
So he still like got to pay for lying and shit.
Right.
So it's like, take your lick, you got a little blessing because he cried because he didn't expect he was going to get that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he sold his nation out.
Yeah.
You know, Esau Edom, the man Esau Edom sold out his whole nation, man. And
His
Jacob,
whole seed.
yeah, Jacob put on for his nation, man.
Right.
You know? So at the end of the day, you dealing with the consequence. You gonna have to deal with the consequences of your forefather, man. Esau Edom, man. You know? I got the one you talking about. This is Isaiah 26 and 10. It said, "Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
That's right.
In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not hold will not behold the majesty of the Lord Yahweh Bashim
He won't do right. You know, like that movie, Can't Get Right. That's Esau. He can't get right. Cause he gonna find some way to do something deceitful or try to get over people. Try to hell. If he's in the land of righteous, he in the land of righteous right now.
Yeah.
They over in Israel right now.
So
What they doing over there? The biggest gay parade in the world over there.
Right.
war in charge. As far as with your word.
Huh?
Your word don't mean nothing in America.
No.
You get praised for lying and deceiving people.
Yeah.
That's how you get big up.
That's how like they show you with your boy Tekashi. That's what Esau really showing you, like.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
shit ain't real. We can make you whoever we want.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
this what is exalted here.
Fuck your conscience.
Yeah,
Fuck your
unloyal,
conscience.
metrosexual nigga.
Yeah,
No loyalty, no
Yeah.
integrity, no nothing.
Fuck your conscience rap. And we pushing this shit to the masses. They don't want to hear about this shit you talking about.
Rainbow hair colored
Right.
Mexican, you heard me screaming out loud on the mic.
And then, like the scriptures say, you know, like the brother was saying, they over there in the land, then they getting retributions,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, then they own all the major businesses, you
Right.
know, then people praise them, you know, they got pity everywhere, you know, and then Esau got the fatness of the earth. He got all these nations under his feet, you know, but he still, all right, won't learn righteousness, man. You know, so the Lord gonna do away with him, man, and set up the righteous nation, all right, under the righteous King Yahushua, man. You know,
Like I say, like, man, 'cause that's and like the brother talking about in Israel, like, if you like y'all say, y'all the God's people, chose people, right? But why would you have the biggest gay parade in the world?
Yeah, why would you even do that?
Why would you do that? Why would you eat kosher pork? I mean, but guess what? You're not the lost people.
pedophilia, you circumcise
Yeah.
little boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you do that, man?
You're not the lost people.
You couldn't be. Not
Yeah.
doing no shit like that,
That's
right?
right. Cause if you was, then there won't be no more war. The whole earth will be
Rejoice.
rejoicing. it would just be paradise. But guess what? It's not, because we got Eden in rulership, and he running the way he want to run it, and with the way he running, it's not righteous.
Well, you know they're not the real people of the land. It's just how the land is.
Morning.
It's desert.
Yeah.
It's barren.
You feel me? So Israel supposed to be a paradise.
Yeah.
The land is cursed because the true people of the land is not living in it.
The land mourning, you know.
Yeah.
The land got a spirit, you know.
Yep. You right there.
You got that one from the bro.
Yeah.
What else? You had something else?
It's Proverbs 29:2.
I got something for you.
It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
So to know that is how the condition of the people on the earth right now. People crying up, uproars, riots. People are frustrated because the way this wicked king is ruling. The fucking devil is ruling the earth, so the people mourning. They looking for change. But the world don't have no insight about the scriptures and who the true Lord and Savior is. So it's like they crying out for man, like for change. But just like I was taught, sometimes you gotta make up the mind for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shy gonna come through and make up the minds for the people.
Yeah.
You feel me? Look, y'all don't know what y'all know. Y'all want change, but y'all don't know how. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all how to get change.
Right.
When you see heads rolling, blood spill, everybody get in line.
That pain, I was talking earlier,
Right,
that pain
right.
don't want correcting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That pain break that stiff neck, man. You know? I got one for you, bro.
Go ahead.
This Jeremiah 3:23. You know, just laying back on what you were saying. Said most people you talk to today, if you just have a regular conversation with somebody, it's gonna be mostly complaining.
Yeah.
Like when you look on social media or when you see what's going on the YouTube videos, mostly somebody complaining about something. You know, that's what the world is filled with, people complaining, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it started with who? The rulers, man.
Rule.
This Jeremiah 13:23. It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil."
That's
You
right.
know,
Totally right.
they're saying so. Ethiopian gonna always be an Ethiopian, man. You know, the lineage of Cush.
Right.
That's all they can be. You know, showing you that you can't change nations, man. Ain't no such thing as a spiritual Israelite.
And when he walking in the Ethiopian, walking in the room, we gonna know that's a goddamn Ethiopian.
Yeah.
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 Ain't nothing about him. He a Hamite.
And the leopard can't be another animal.
That's
It
it.
can't be no dolphin.
That's
Can't
it.
be no leopard.
Yeah.
Can't
So,
be no cheetah.
yeah. So,
You is what you is.
our people around here trying to beg Esau to change. He wasn't built like that.
You think Muzzy Bo wanted to be 5'3"? You
Yeah.
think if he could have changed that, he would have got taller to play.
That shit.
Yeah. So it's like you begging the shark to walk on two legs.
Right.
You know, he ain't got legs. What you mean? You know, so Esau, you want him to have some sympathy. That ain't
No sympathy.
Right.
in his software. He don't even got that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
He ain't got that for him.
Yeah. So you people walking out dead end road, and then you niggas always heartbroken. You know, Jacob be at work like
Over and over,
Yeah.
bro. Like, how many times you want to be heartbroken, bro, when you're going through the same pattern? You know the results of what this man gonna do, but you got hope.
Yeah,
Right.
He
man.
gonna change.
Jake at work be like, man, they shot that boy. He was unarmed. I'm like, Jake, you surprised? Jake paused. No, not really. I said, what you talking about then, man?
Get back to
But still, though, dog, I thought it was equal rights. Jacob tired of lies, yeah, because Jake's tired of falling for him.
Same thing.
Jake naive when it come to Esau, bro.
Yeah. Like, nah, nigga. It's who he is. It's me, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, go.
That was it.
All right, this Job 25. The trumpet of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrites but slight. The trumpet of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Triumphing of the wicked is
Triumph,
short. Yep. You know, they reign, their rulership And
Yes,
see,
it
these are scriptures of comfort. You see, these are spirits that balance us out, you know, being vexed by this devil, you know, seeing the prosperity of this devil, you know, and seeing all the wickedness that he pushing for in the earth. It's scriptures like that, you know, that give us the comfort, man, understanding that these little 500 years he been ruling ain't nothing, man, because we got an everlasting kingdom coming, man, you know, the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, man. So we know Esau, it's going to come a time where the Lord just finna cut everything short, man, come directly at Esau, Edom, man, you know. And God say these precepts of comfort, man. Our people don't have that, you know. That's why they walking around in circles trying to get solution within this system, man. It don't work, you know. The solution got to come from outside this system, man. You know, that's through Yahweh Shai, like we were talking about earlier. You know, Yahweh Shai is the only solution. Once you get off the subject of Yahweh Shai, failure.
Shit finna go the wrong
Yeah,
way.
failure.
Damn.
Esau finna wear your ass out.
Right.
Y'all was shot a straight path, so you get off that straight path. You gonna fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Right.
Run to them wolves.
Down and
Run straight to him.
run into a whole bunch of shit that you could avoid.
Like she running to the.
But that's Jake though.
Help me, help me. Oh, I'll help you. Just come this way.
Right. Blue red, right hood.
Looking at
Alright.
you had some.
Yeah, you know, this by Esau.
Yeah, you got it.
It said the wicked, hold on, this is Psalms 10:4. The wicked, through his pride of his kindness, would not see after Mosiah. The Mosiah is not in all his thoughts.
Yeah, and that's what Jake don't understand. Like they think of Edomite with the Bible, you know, is some type of righteous Edomite, you know, or he won't do him nothing. You know, he won't do him like the rest of the Edomites.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the worst one, man. You know, them Spanish conquistadors and you know, them Portuguese and you know, them Britons. They came over here, scrapped down with the Bible, man.
Yeah.
You know, whipping you niggas to sleep with the Bible in the other hand, man. With that image of Caesar Borgia as the Messiah, man.
Come out in peace. They coming in peace.
Yeah, you know.
Get that Psalm 55.
So Esau don't care about no Bible and righteousness, trying to keep the law and trying to rule with you know, with righteousness, man. He not trying to do that, man. He not trying to be fair. That ain't what he won't seek out the Most High. Esau trying to do his own thing out here in these streets, man.
Because he feel he is the Most High.
Yeah.
So if he feel he the Most High, like why would I seek for a power if I feel I'm a power?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. I see myself controlling everything. So why should I worry about this God of this Bible when I'm controlling everything?
Yeah.
I'm going to pay attention to the prophecies. I'm going to look out for them, but I'm still going to have my pride believe that you can't take me down. Because I don't even believe that this God of these Israelites gave him this power. I believe I did it. That's my pride. I took them down.
That's that pride is gonna lead to that destruction, man. You know? Come on. You got it, bro.
Y'all getting this Psalm 55 and just start 20.
Psalm 55 and 20. It says, he had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
I mean, you know, that's why people did, you know, when they came over here. And that's everywhere. I mean, Jake that way, you know. I mean, Jake don't even bother them like that. You know, we don't bother them. You know, I mean, they come through, especially they come through the like a hood. They'll see like, man, what the hell this motherfucker doing? But do they go bother them?
No.
They won't do nothing to them. Go ahead, bro.
It says he had broken his covenant.
Mm-hmm.
They said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter,
Mm-hmm.
and war was in his heart.
That's what it is. Man, his mouth was smooth and butter, but war was in his heart.
Right.
And that's what he did to our brothers Gad, Reuben.
Yeah.
You know, Issachar was up into, right along with him. You know, and they pushed Issachar down into Mexico,
And that's how he is.
and that's how he is.
On the islands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga came over when that nigga came to the Western Hemisphere. You know, he went on a rampage, man. You know, coming in that peace, coming in that spirit of Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
you know. But then what happened, man? He ran through you, man. Soon as you got your guard down and thought, you know, he was at peace with you, man. He ran through you, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's the same thing he doing today. He letting you niggas think he got Amazon talking about Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You know, he got all these different major corporations pushing Black Lives Matter.
That shit on the game.
Yeah, it's on everywhere. You can't do nothing without seeing Esau, you know, making it seem as if he's
Like he cured.
Like
yeah,
he's
as
sheep.
if he's pushing,
Like,
you know,
like he
yeah.
man, like he just
Yeah.
down for the cause and
So,
shit.
so he doing the same thing. Them ain't nothing but the words of butter, you
Right.
know. But meanwhile, he steady putting troops in position. He
Right.
steady cutting the food supply chain down. You know, he steady, you know, spiking the numbers of the COVID. You know, while he's in your face telling you we support Black Lives Matter. What Roger Goodell say? I should apologize to Kaepernick.
Yeah.
I should have let him protest. Like, come on, man.
Man, you trying to build up more money for this NFL season coming, man.
Come on, man.
It was always about money, man.
Come. You got something wrong? Got something. Hey,
Okay.
this.
I get out these little guys.
I did Psalm 50. I'm gonna start at 16. But unto the wicked, the most I said, what have thou to do to declare my statutes, and that thou shalt take my covenant in thy mouth. Verse 17. See thou hated instruction, and cast my words behind thee. You know, I brought that out. You talking about how that came with the Bible to our brother down and to the South America. Same, they did the same thing to Judah up here too. Everywhere they came with the Bible, but you know they weren't pushing the right doctrine to our people. They didn't let our people know that we're lost people. They use the Bible as a weapon to control our people.
Yep.
They would.
Cause they knew that Jake
And
like they really love the Most High though, you know.
Yeah, huh?
In the sense, you know, they were for the Most High and you know.
they were connected
in
to
our
that
spirit.
Bible.
Yeah, come on.
And why the scripture say the spirit bear witness with our spirit.
That's right.
That we are the children of the Most High.
That's right.
The spirit, which is the Bible, because these words are a spirit. It's a living spirit,
Right.
you know. And the spirit that's within us, the way it, you know, mesh with the Bible, all right, lets you know who we are, man.
Right.
You know, because no other nation of people, all right, is dedicated as to teaching the Bible, all right, and so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and even the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, man.
Come.
No other group of people is dedicated, man. You know, than what you see the brothers doing, man. Give their life over to it, man.
Right.
You know,
Huh?
who did that, man? What nation of people has done that, man? You know.
Because if you really want to look at it, the law is really in our spirit. You feel me? But we have to be taught on this side of the law,
Right.
you know? But in the kingdom, he just going to give us the law, that's put it back in our spirit where we don't have to be taught. It's going to be part of our DNA, you know? That's that, I put the law into your inward parts. So it's in us to be righteous. We just been corrupted to believe another philosophy that go against our spirit.
You tell, you know, go, our people fear, we just fear, you know, they say God, Jesus, they just fear that.
Right.
And they just in us to like the fear of Yahweh Shah, man. And just like us to know like the true name, to fear him like that, that's our people.
One example, before you came into the truth, like you used to go walk past the church, what you used to do the cross thing when you pass the church.
I ain't never do that.
Every time you pass the church, they used
You
to
did
cross their heart. Like you gotta cross your heart every time you
You turn the radio down, man.
Yeah, turn the radio down and don't cuss.
Don't
Oh, you can't cuss, man. You can't. Oh,
Yeah,
ain't
you
no
cross
cuss.
your heart. Yeah, cross out hard when you walk past.
Don't cuss, man. Please don't cuss, man. And you know, we said, goddamn all the time. Oh, man, you just say, oh, man, you just say another name. But you know how you say we are, though? But you know, that's our people, but.
That's the fear of the Lord in us. But we just don't have that according to knowledge.
Yeah,
You
got
got
the
the
zeal,
zeal.
but not according to knowledge.
Because I know a lot of Edom boys, They'll cut the Lord quick.
They don't even care nothing about it. Like
They
you
don't.
say, they'll cuss the Lord out.
They'll
You
quit.
know what I mean? They'll you like say all kind of crazy shit. You be like, man, you can't, you know. Even a Jake with that low sense would be like, man, you can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You better get away from
You better
him.
get away from that white boy, man. He finna fuck something up. You know what I mean?
Hey, you gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. So, man, that's just in our spirit, man. You know,
Cool.
because we all those people, man.
Yeah, the crazy Jake ain't gonna do some of that shit that he
Right.
start be doing. You like,
Crazy Jake could come at you, ready to fight you for it, and he don't have to go to church one day.
right,
You
right.
ain't gonna disrespect the Lord like that, bro. I know I ain't perfect, but I believe in God.
Right.
Real David thing, he gonna repent. He gonna get retribution from defending all the
Right.
witness. I'm about to give me the chance of ticket in heaven.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how Jake.
This
So, right, go ahead.
it's the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that said thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
That's right. That's Esau right there.
All day.
And he the one taking peace from the earth.
Yeah.
Like the brother read in Proverbs 30th chapter. When the righteous and thought of people rejoice, when the wicked rule, the people
Right.
mourn. You know what I'm saying? He taking peace from the earth. Man, look at the world right now, man. Everywhere they ride, everybody going against the government because we got this wicked ass ruler.
Right.
That's the problem. We got this wicked ass ruler that running everything. Like the brother preacher Scott, he had an article said the people are more they unhappy now. They since I guess this year they're not happy. That's what it said. Yeah, they said they're not happy at all.
Yeah.
How everything going.
Mhm.
Hey, you locked in the house. You can't do this. You can't do this. You ain't making no money. But guess what? That's good though. I mean, long this economy crash and this place go down. The brothers in the truth, elect, Lord, we part of the elect. We get the hell up out of here.
Speeding the process.
They can't handle that pressure, boy. This whole 2020 been pressure.
Yeah,
Nothing but pressure. One thing after another.
very tough.
And Esau for sure not gonna have no pressure. But that white privilege getting swallowed up,
Yeah.
Right.
you know. So you finna see a lot of people losing, man. You know Esau, he finna take a lot of people with him. You know, these Joe Sixpack, he finna take a lot of people with him on the way out. man.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
he fair. He dirty anyway. He ain't.
Yeah.
He don't play fair.
Y'all niggas already protest.
Right.
And then you know, cause at least they doing a hell of a job instigating this shit. Cause you got Black Lives Matter everywhere. You know Esau irritated like a motherfucker. He see this shit everywhere he go.
Right.
He got to see this shit. You know, and then niggas tearing down the statue.
Oh
Right.
man.
Then niggas talking about taking this Confederate flag.
Right. They taking over.
Yeah, then niggas talking about remove white Jesus. So this shit.
Oh, man.
Esau finna lose it, man. You know?
It's over for
Like
you.
Karen running around her
Yeah,
going crazy.
It's over for you.
You're late, bro. You had your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good things must come. Well, all bad things gotta come to an end.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a wrap. Like I said, he not gonna never change. You know, so like the brother said earlier, you know, how Shaq gonna bring a change to him, man.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah,
he
nigga
gonna,
was mindful, huh?
yeah, he gonna wage war on righteousness, man.
Hey, what that song Sam Cooke? Change gonna come.
Yeah,
Yes, a change gonna come. A righteous change.
Yeah, right.
Change the world. Make it a better. Yeah.
yeah,
Right,
you
though.
know, bro.
Oh, that's it, bro.
Good. Bro, good.
With that, hope y'all were edified. We love you all. Praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kadash. We like it double to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to your brother that pushing the truth to sincerity. Shalom Israel.
Shalom.